Hi again, everybody. The Grapefruit League Spring Training Baseball from sunny Florida. Larry Thorne, Steve. Steve, he's got some Pittsburgh here. Toronto hitters. What's he thinking?
Now the southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be a touch to get out of jams.
Chance now to check the lineup. This time for the Blue Jays. Now, scouting report, John. Who are we watching for today?
Well, Brett Laurie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. For me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Justin in the box now. He'll be the leadoff man as we get ready to get things going. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
That change up away is one of the most effective pitches because when they hit, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks.
Waves at that fastball in the now 0-2. On the ground to second, Florimon, and his throw is in time. First out of the inning. Now we'll take a quick look at the Pirates and how they're positioned on the field.
Well, Gary, I think the main focus for this club is defense right now. Make the plays behind the pitchers. Don't force them to try to miss bats.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. Here's a swing, a ball hit high in the air, way back there. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Here's the pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Great catch right there. That was a big-time shot up the middle.
Well, it had base hit written all over it, but he got the full extension to make the catch.
Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays number 1, second the Yankees, third the White Sox, Red Sox fourth, and number 5 the Indians rounded out.
Well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully. The problem is with this team, they have a ton of power hitters in this lineup. Number 1.
On the ground to third, Descalso throws to first, side is retired. Nice way to get things. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. And Steve will be focusing here. Pittsburgh hitters. How about his thoughts?
Got a good right-hander on the mound and a good lineup that he's facing right here. And it's going to come down to execution on either side to see who prevails.
Line drive. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Here's a look at Clint Hurdle's lineup.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup, they're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs, really star-studded throughout.
Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Let's that breaking ball go outside for ball 1.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
Swing and a line into right center. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. The throw. And he scores. That is the tying run. Here's what that double's done for the win expectancy graph. Hamill at the plate. What a great job by this lineup. They have really put the production on here.
And that lead didn't last long as the bats came out swinging here early in this one, Gary.
Swinging and connecting. You know, there's nothing like a little early action to get this crowd involved. And Descalso will settle in.
Oh, Gary, that hit batter we just saw. Now 2 runners on base. A little rally starting here. And maybe the pitcher getting a little bit rattled.
And he cannot come up with it.
And a brief look here at the Pirates and how they ranked in the National League last season. 4th in doubles, 4th in home runs. And this is an offense that didn't just go up there looking to make contact. They looked to drive the ball. Among the top 5 teams in slugging percentage in the league, that ability to drive it and get the extra base hit.
And it's fouled off. The pitch. And he fouls another one off. Curveball got him one away.
The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it, strike 3.
And Kerrigan's in the box. And he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
But Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
I fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
He sends this one in the air towards center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And this rolls all the way to the wall. And he scores, and they take the lead. That makes 2. He's in there. That's 3. He will clear the bases. What a shot. A 3 RBI triple. Chance to take a look now at Drabek in the box. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this. They'll get things started here in the home half of the second. And he runs this one in. Drills yet another batter.
Well, this pitcher's mechanics are just a mess out there right now. He's lost his feel for pitching.
Giroux at the plate now.
As you see the pinch runner in the game right now, you have to wonder the significance of this injury and how long he's going to be out, because clearly one of the very important players in this lineup, Gary.
Steve, we were talking about the injury here. I mean, this is the ball player who really counts in this lineup, but if he can't come back in a hurry, you got a lot of guys. Now he swings, hits this one very high, deep left center field. Gone, a 2-run homer. They add a couple more to the lead now, a home run and a 6-run lead.
Pirates keep tacking on runs. That's what you want to do, extend the lead.
He's in danger of starting something here now. And we are going to see the warning go to the benches now. Enough of this. They do not want this to get out of hand.
Now, you know, umpires have the ability to eject a player if they think a pitch is throwing at someone intentionally. A warning being issued right here, but the next guy may not get off with a warning.
1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown on the mound that have been put in play.
Well, guys, looking at his four-seam fastball, that pitch has been hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize here is the only hits he's given up have come on that pitch. So he's going to have to be more careful about when and where he goes with it from here on out.
Descalso gets a shot here. He's one factor in Clint Hurdle's offensive plan. Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup. Here's the delivery. Really hit that. That's one down. Runner on his way to third. State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their back from last season. The Cardinals, number 1. The Mets, second. Astros, third. Fourth, the Braves. And it's the Pirates, fifth best.
Well, anybody can be pitched to. The problem is with this team, one of the top slugging percentage teams in the league last year is when you make a mistake, they seem to end up for extra bases.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And that looks like an RBI and a single.
Well, the slider's a little bit easier to hit when that break is coming to you as a hitter as opposed to moving away from you. You just have to make sure you clear your hands. He does a good job right there to get a base hit.
And an RBI single his last time to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that runs inside and gets him.
Well, fastball, that has to hurt. He gets to go on first base, but not without taking a bruise for his effort.
Well, they are losing in this ball game. Not sure what they think about the guy on the mound, but they got 2 up in the pen.
I don't know what the rush is to get him out of there. He still looks fresh. He's had some problems in the game, but I think he can regroup still.
Carrington is the batter now. Struck out swinging his last time up. He's driven home 3 in this one. Throw over to second base, a force to retire the side. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. The Pirates in total control for the moment. And it can be tough. Sometimes you get that odd shadowing. It makes it hard to see the ball when you're at the plate with those clouds moving around. Yes, gets a shot here. He's going to get us started here in the 4th. And the 4th inning underway. It is an 0-1 count.
It's a pretty good pitch right there. That breaking ball, it keeps on the inside part of the plate. That's one that'll trick the hitter, and as you can see, he had a feeble swing at it.
Here's the delivery. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That looks like a single. He's going to try and test him here.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
Graves in the batter's box. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. Oh! That's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards third. Over to second for 1. And 2. They pull off the double play. Around the horn they go, and they rack up a couple of outs.
Now it's the pitcher's best friend, but also the manager's best friend as they get the double play.
And we've got Helton batting. Grounded out his last time through. And the first pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Florimon throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Let's go. Here's a chance to take a look now at Drabek in the box. Not an RBI double as last time.
Now the couple of RBIs, major factors as to why they have a lead here, Gary.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1. And Florimon's in the box. He singled in his last at bat. Runner on at second base is Laurie. At third base, Guerrero. And he swings and hits this one foul. The pitch. He's wishing he laid off that one. A strike on a pitch in the dirt. They're going to try for a double steal. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-hander.
Gets and leave no one on. Toronto wants to get back into this one there, and they're a step closer. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Oh for 3 to this point. First pitch on the way. Lined foul towards third. Swing and a miss on the ball that was off the plate. 0-2.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2 pitch.
The swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's one away. Runners on the move. And Laurie crosses the plate. Tries to get back. Out. Close play at second.
Beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. Epps is up now. Nice to get production, but sometimes it comes when you're pretty well under the bellwether. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Okay, Pittsburgh wins this by a wide margin as the Pirates come out swinging the bats.
As we present our Player of the Game award.
You know, it's the only way to drive and run, but not in this game today. This guy, every time he had runners in scoring position, he delivered for his team, and he cashed in when he got the chance in this one.
And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
You and I like the close games just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings, but the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion and the big win.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a
We've got baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals against the Toronto Blue Jays. Grapefruit League baseball coming up.
Welcome, everybody. Grapefruit League Baseball. Spring training. Our coverage continues here on 2K. And let's glass starter. Let's into this St. Louis lineup, Steve. What's the primary emphasis?
Well, the offense is going to be important to support this good right-handed pitcher on the mound today. He's facing a great lineup. This team could put some runs up on the board. So if his club could score early, it could take some of the pressure off of him and allow him to get in the strike zone a little earlier in the count.
Now presenting our starting lineup. Here's what Mike Matheny's offense looks like.
Now some kind of offense right here. Star-studded lineup and really great length and depth.
And it's Dixon at the plate. He's going to start things off today. That's this one foul to the right. Pitch on the way. Drilled towards the hole. And he cannot come up with it. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. So here's how Toronto will stack up defensively.
As you look at this club defensively, it's a team that struggles and ranked in the bottom 5 league. That really does impact their ability to win balls.
Hit in the air to center field. One away.
Let's take a look last year in the National League where the Cardinals ended up ranking first in batting average, first in hits, and they were the #1 slugging team in all of the league. That team to be able to drive the ball, hit it out of the ballpark, bang it through the wall, over the wall, whatever they needed to do, they drove the ball.
Grimsley at the plate. Swung and a ground ball to third. To second, there's one. And the deuce, a double. No strikeout. But you talk about confidence. 4 Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at who's going to be starting for the Cardinals. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of his game to come away with the W.
Swing and a rocket toward short. So Laurie is retired. One away. Chance now to check the lineup, this time for the Blue Jays. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
The pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And that'll be Toronto's first hit of the game. He's going to try to stretch it. Now we'll take a quick look at the Cardinals and where they'll be fielding.
Now this defense is ranked in the bottom 5 in the National League. It's a real problem for this club because mistakes, you can never make them up. And it puts so much pressure on the pitching staff. They feel like they need to miss bat.
Yep. In the box now. Swing, hot shot, and he scoops it up. And there's one. Now we'll go to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get him.
100 seconds, but they just could do. No, they wanted to.
Up at the plate. There's a base hit. The runner's coming on his way to third.
I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
Yes, in the box. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Line shot into center field. Makes its way through for a single. Now here comes a runner to the plate. And he scores.
Well, you always feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the first inning, it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
change the strategy of the game, change the pitches and the at-bat.
The pitch. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Struggle hurt. Nice way to get things started. So dealing with the heat, part of the game plan this afternoon, I guess. And it's DiMaggio batting. Last year, the National League's RBI king. Slider stays inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he ranks near the top, no question about it. A tremendous offensive player and a guy that they're looking to have a major impact in this lineup this season.
And he fouls off another one. Fouls another one off. Wouldn't offer it to 2. And it goes foul. Two. And he fights this, fouls it to the right side.
Well, even if he doesn't get a hit here in this at-bat, the fact that he's making the pitcher work, 2-2 count, enables everyone around him in the dugout to see every pitch he's throwing because he's throwing the kitchen sink trying to get this strikeout. He just fouled off that low pitch.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play, swung right through it.
Goosewich settling in. Well, he got on base, scored a lot, near the top in runs last year. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. The pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Slider. Here's the delivery. Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
3-1 a fastball, swung on and missed, full count.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Now here's a slow roller to third. And a good throw gets him 2 down. Well, let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Cardinals. The Astros in second. In third, the Mets. Fourth, Cubs. And in that 5 spot, it's the Giants.
We're going to watch the team with the best batting average last year in this game today.
Swings, hits this one very high, deep to left center. And gone. Goodbye. The homer and the Cardinals getting on the board with a long ball. And they did exactly what they wanted. Ball. They've evened it up.
Now the Cardinals been able to tie up the game. Let's see if they can't keep on some pressure, add on some more runs, and try to get out in front here, Gary.
Oh, he lost control of that one, and that gets him. Coelho up now.
Look, Gary, we've seen that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose a grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting someone.
Oh, he comes inside again. Things are getting hot.
Well, this pitcher's mechanics are just a mess out there right now. He's lost his feel for pitching.
It's Casanova at the plate. Swung on, liner to right. That should be a base hit. Fantastic chance here.
A real pressure mount. watching right now, that base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
And it's Dixon at the plate. Stevie on the ground to third. Bullen in time, and he is out at the plate. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. And Prince Fielder lead it off. Take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
And you can see that four-seam fastball. It's been hit 3 times here already.
Well, it's always hard to see your fastball get hit as much as his has, especially when you're only in the second inning. He's got to rely on his other pitches, his secondary pitches. Time to make an adjustment.
That one fouled off by Fielder. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one's caught. Long settles in. Oh, and he crunched that one deep to right field, way back, and it's off the wall.
Well, it's a pretty good pitch to hit right here, and he gets the good part of the bat on the ball. Now he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
Anaga has a turn in the box. He deals a swing line to left center, and that gets through for a base hit. He's way towards home. And the throw, safe, slides into third base. They couldn't get him. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
Gotta love the base running right there, Gary. Very nice on his part. You thought he might stop it first, but he legged it in for a double.
That's the kind of play that wins some ball games. I mean, it's always risky. You make the out, and everybody goes, why'd you do that? But you're successful in it, who knows? You ignite an inning.
And you're right. We've seen plenty of guys try to do it, stretch it, get thrown out, but he didn't right there, and now he's in scoring position.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now.
Well, you see that pitch coming.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's going to one-hop off the wall. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. And they managed to knock in 2 runs.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Descent in the batter's box. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. He sends this one in the air toward center. 2 down. Laurie heads for third. Epps is batting number 1 in hits last year. First pitch on the way. Line towards second. On that one eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. A glimpse of the sun here and there, darting around through the clouds. Some shadows coming on the field right now. Acampora is the batter. Flew out last time. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. Now let's take a moment to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Guys, his curve has been hit.
Playing in line up the middle, and it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
The numbers. He was in the top 10 in RBIs last year. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that gets the tying run on board. He's going to try for third. Fantastic chance here.
Excellent base running right there, getting himself into second base. Great read on his part. Love the aggressiveness.
And you've got to decide what you're going to do in those situations before you ever get to first base. And that's what he did.
And that's what he did. You know what? Aggressive, taking that turn exactly the way he needed. Never missing a beat.
Grove will be their new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
I'm not sure why they take the starter out right here. I mean, he wasn't doing that poorly, and unless they know something we don't, it's an odd move.
He delivers. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
On the way. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And St. Louis should get a score here. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
Well, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
Goosewich up at the plate. Well, Steve, they've got plenty of time in this ball game, and what you got to do is peck away at that lead in the yard. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. That one goes foul. And another foul ball. One-two pitch coming. Slider called third, strikeout number 1.
That slider started at him and broke down and into the strike zone, just locked up the hitter.
Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Cardinals. The Mets, second. The Astros, third. Fourth spot, the Braves. And it's the Pirates, fifth best.
Well, Gary, we're going to see sluggers in this game today. And I tell you what, they got guys who can take you out of the ballpark, but they also hit a ton of extra base hits. So they keep double plays out of order. That's why they're so successful in that category.
That's 2 gone. Clausen in the batter's box. We'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. That's a foul ball. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Cardinals doing a nice job. They start to claw their way back. Bullen gets a shot here. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. And start. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
Yes, in the box. Single homer run in his last at bat. This is popped foul to the right side, but playable. 1 away.
Well, you got fooled a little bit on that one. A little bit too far out in front. Just an easy pop-up to the first base.
Nixon at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. 1 out. Man on first. Now he's running towards second. Now swinging a shot towards second. Too late, and he is safe at second. Throw is there, and he is out.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now in the scoring position.
Last time up, flew out. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Fielder needs to protect.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches.
Oh, there he goes. Hit it to center field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Blue Jays 3, Cardinals 2. Coelho at the plate now. He's going to get us started here in the 4th. This one's grounded to second. Lowry's there. Over to first for out number 1.
Oh, he just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
It's Casanova at the plate. He had a single in his last time up. 2 retired here.
The ball was well hit. The ball looked like it was going to carry deeper. The right fielder had just enough time to slide over and put it away.
And it's Dixon at the plate. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. First pitch, a slider for a called strike. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hit sharply down the line. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Long is batting. He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. The first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
Anaga has a turn in the box. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Shot towards the hole. So Brett Laurie will come up next. And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, the Yankees 2nd, 3rd the White Sox, Red Sox 4th, and number 5 the Indians rounded out.
Well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully. The problem is with this team, they have a ton of power hitters in this lineup. Number 1.
There he goes for second. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. That's 1 out. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. No, they wanted to.
Descent batting now. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Lays off a called strike of the knees, 0-1. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Just magnifies the problems, and it reinforces the issue.
Oh, there he goes for second. Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. There he goes towards second. Fouled away.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out.
There he goes for second. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's the right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
No runs on a hit, and they'll scramble. Up next, Cardinals. Campora is up now. He'll get us started here in the fifth. First pitch to him. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field as he retreats back for it and gets the out. Grimsley in the box now. Had a double his last time up. Here's the pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and that is in there. The tying run is on base.
Well, with one out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit him. Double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
And it's DiMaggio batting. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Comes out swinging for the fences, but ends up with a strike one.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
Here's the delivery. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a smash. Off the wall on a hop. And he's going to try for it. There's the throw. Throw is wide, and they cannot get him at the plate. Goosewich settles in. Whoa, it is happening now. It may be a little late, but then again, they've got momentum, Steve.
That's a good piece of hitting we saw right there, Gary. Quality at bat, coming up with a big hit to tie this one up.
There are big at-bats, and that was one of them. And we saw that wild throw. Now he's on base. Boa settling in.
As we see the pinch runner of the game right now, you have to wonder the significance of this injury and how long he's going to be out, because clearly one of the very important players in this lineup, Gary.
Steve, we were talking about the injury here. And this is the ball player who really counts in this lineup. And if he can't come back in a hurry, you've got a lot of changes.
Well, no question about it. I mean, their offense revolves around them. That's why I think we have to keep an eye on whether there will be retaliation for their star getting hit.
Bando will be the new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Two-one pitch, and he watches the fastball go by for strike two.
Well, the pitcher's executing his game plan. He knows these hitters. He knows how he wants to pitch them, and now he's locating his pitches in exactly the right spot.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
I've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
You see it crack across the inside portion of the plate. The batter just froze. Not too much he could have done with that one. An excellent pitch.
And not very happy about that one either. You'll have to be careful about keeping those emotions in check. The batter now. Struck out swinging last time. Two men on and two men out. And the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
Ball. Here's a slider that misses, 1-1. The pitch. Here's a swing, line drive down the left field line. Goodbye, home run, good for 3. They were tied, now up by 3. That's a big knock.
When they fell behind, they knew the offense was going to have to get the job done. They did it right there. Big hits for the Cardinals. They're out in front, Gary.
Well, he couldn't keep that under control. Hit a guy and put him on base.
Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We'll never really know because nobody will admit it. But one thing we do know, the fastball can hurt.
And even though they're losing in this ball game, they're going to keep that pen active. They've got both the right and left-hander up.
Well, you have to go to the bullpen to stop the bleeding so you don't give up any more runs and give your offense a chance to come back.
Casanova at the plate, 1 for 2 in the ball game. 8 years in the majors. Casanova up now, blew out last time.
You've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. That swung on and flied to right. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. They strike for 4 runs, and they move back on top. St. Louis taking the lead and putting the heat on. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John. Bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Epps gets a turn here. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the 5th. No problem with that one.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Ullin gets a shot here. 2 for 2 in the game. Now there's a swing. A ball hit high, deep into right field. And goodbye, home run. The Jays cut into this lead. They wish that homer had been chased in a couple more. They'll take it, though, only down 2.
Momentum is clearly shifted right here, Gary. You can feel it in the stadium. They've brought it back close, and now they've got a chance to tie and ultimately take the lead.
And he starts him out. There's a swing and a ball into straightaway center. This ball is tagged. Gone. Goodbye, home run. They trim a bit off that deficit with that solo homer, coming to within 1.
Gary, the Blue Jays look determined. This game is theirs. They've drawn close. Now we got to see if they can take the lead.
Swung on. That ball hit well. Out there to deep left center field. Goodbye, home run. And they got to be happy with the production. The 1 run they needed to tie it up, and they just got it. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup. But, Gary, the Blue Jays find themselves in a tie game now after all of this offense. One more big hit here, and they can take the lead.
Pitch on the way. Fielder, the ground ball. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, the pitcher's got to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get an out? That's now 4 straight hits he's given up.
Long at the plate. He flew out his last time up. Swinging a high chopper to third. And it's picked up. That's one. And they get it. They turn 2. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. And it's Dixon at the plate. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. The first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, the way to keep the ball in the ballpark is by going down and away. It's the toughest pitch to drive. He executed it well.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
This ball looked good coming off the bat. I thought it would carry a little bit further, but the right fielder able to keep a beat on it, roam back and put it away.
Now look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Mets. The Cardinals in 2nd. Astros 3rd. 4th, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream when you have an offense like this on your side. You know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like
smash towards the hole. That one's put away. Now 2 down. Grimsley is batting. He drove in a lot of runs last year, top 5 in the NL. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, left field, way back, out of here. Goodbye home run. And that homer couldn't have come at a better time for them. Clutch hitting and a 1-run lead.
When they fell behind, they knew the offense was going to have to get the job done. They did it right there. Big hits for the Cardinals. They're out in front, Gary. Well, that's going to leave a mark right there. A big old welt on him. He's going to need some ice when he gets back to the dugout.
They're losing here, but they're not going to be losing for left-handers. They've got 2 of them firing in the pen right now.
What they could really use, though, is some bats and get the offense going a little bit to try to get back in this game.
Fuentes batting now. He's got his first look in this one. And it's 0-1. Hanrahan gets him looking. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. They pick up a run on the homer. Anaga is the batter now. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. Here's the first one. Hut shot towards the hole. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. Bad throw. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. For him, top 5 in the league in runs scored a year ago. Oh, there he goes for second. Back there in deep left center. That's one away. The runner's tagging from first.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Descent swinging his last time up. One down, runner at first. Oh, he takes off for second. And it's fouled off. He's running toward second. On the ground to second. And he's up with it. Too late, and he is safe at second. Dorado here's a position to get something done.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air. Deep right field, way back there. Goodbye, home run, and Dorado takes the lead. a huge 3-run homer puts them up by 2.
Well, they put themselves in a position to take the lead, came up with a big hit, and now they're out in front. Job well done. I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
Steve, a big fly like that at this point in the ball game, you start thinking, you know something, we're going to win this ball game.
Well, backbreaker, boy, that kind of power shows the other team that, you know what, you always have a chance to catch up or extend your lead.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. 2 down here in the inning. Yes, has the turn in the box. He homered earlier in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. They come from behind to take the lead, a 3-run inning. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Boa at the plate now. He'll start things off here in the 7th. Hanrahan gets set and delivers. Swung on and fouled away. Here it comes. Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed 0-2.
Here in the 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts. Plus, you get late in the game, you're going to see their best reliever coming in. This is the time to do it.
Down on strikes there. Nice.
K-Cam's going to show us the full-seam fastball here.
Clausen settling in. He homered back in the 5th. And starts him out here. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
One out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runners and make plays. Try to eliminate the lead runner, but get outs if you can.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
You take a look at the pitch sequence right there. 3 straight quality strikes.
Well, tight games like this, you get going late. You love to get these outs as quickly as you can.
Well, quickly and efficiently, and the best way to do it is a strikeout. No room for error right there. Gets the big one on 3 pitches.
Coelho in the box. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. Here's the pitch. Trying to get down the bunt right there, but he missed it for a strike.
Now, second out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got to throw strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners. No free passes.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Toronto's in charge here. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Dixon at the plate. He'll start the home half of the 7th. Now the first pitch. Swung, ground ball to short. Grimsley. Throw one to first in time, one away. Here's a look at the teams that drummed up the extra base hits last year, our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in 2nd. 3rd, the Yankees. Red Sox 4th. And at number 5, there's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. 2 away. Long at the plate. He hit into a double play as last time. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. Blue Jays 9, Cardinals 7. It's Casanova at the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Duncan is going to be our new pitcher here. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Going inside with that one, a 1-2 count.
Nobody out here in the 8th inning. Strike, strike, strike. Those strikes go right at him, force him to put it in play. A home run doesn't hurt you. Don't walk anybody.
Curveball in there for a called strike 3. Well, here late in the ball game, obviously that is a very big out.
That's a huge out. I tell you, the pitcher came through in the clutch. He needed a strikeout, and he got it.
And it's Dixon at the plate. Last time up, flew out. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a curveball outside, 1-0.
I think down by 2 runs right here now, Gary. I think that you've really got to look at trying to get some big hits. You need that clutch hit. You need somebody to walk into it and try. You know the pitcher's going to throw strikes. You know he's going to try not to walk anybody, so be more aggressive.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Yes. And he gets there in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beats this one out.
Acampora in the box now. He's had 1 hit, 4 times up. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. He's running. And he is safe at second.
The throw is too late right there. He's able to steal second base, sliding into the bag.
That's something he's going to try again if he can get that kind of a jump.
You know, Gary, in the replay, he didn't have that much of a leadoff either.
Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch just took off there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as K.
Gary, it's strength against strength right now in a critical situation.
He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Runner on second and 2 outs. And the first pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That'll do it as they put that one away. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Toronto not letting this lead go. Anaga. Settles in. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Huller will be the pinch hitter.
Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you're going to do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
Makes its way through for a single. He's going to try and take here.
It's hard to tell what a pitch really throwing unless you're getting that batter's box. You come off the bench very cold like he was and delivers. That is
hit on the ground. Gonna try to make it home here. The throw and safe, able to get in. 2, got him at the plate. What a play. That run's not going to count.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there and a way to pick the team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Descent is the batter. He's had one hit 4 times up. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. And it's DiMaggio batting. He'll start the ninth. Here's the pitch. Lined foul towards third. That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it, force them to get a base hit right here, force them to put it in play, throw strikes.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Up the middle. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
Fuentes at the plate. He flew out his last time up. Asagawa will be coming on to take over on the mound. He got ground ball towards second. It's gobbled up. The second for 1. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time.
They get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten 2 right there.
Boa is the batter. He homered back in. Number 2. And David Price is the pitcher as Toronto brings him into close. And as he gets going against these St. Louis hitters, what do you think's in store?
Boy, you have to be selective against David Price because if you swing at something that you might be overmatched, you've got to try to find the pitch in the right zone or you're going to be in for a long day.
Hit in the air to center field. Two down. Clausen in the batter's box. He homered earlier in the ballgame. 2 outs and a man on first. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Good bat speed against that fastball. Able to get that inside pitch, rotate his hips, and pull it through the hole for a base hit. A late inning showdown right now.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was headed for the middle. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base. And he scores from second base.
Look, it's very interesting right now. That huge at bat cuts the lead to 1. Now let's see where this thing goes.
It's Casanova at the plate. He's working now. This is a big at-bat late in the game.
Well, big 2-out at-bat in a critical situation. They need a big hit.
I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
Borchard will be coming in to pitch in this game as Toronto brings it into close. The 1-2 on its way. Well, just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Foul! Fastball misses high, and it's full, 3-2. The full count pitch. And he struck him out. This ball game is over. The potential tying and winning runs left on base.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Now look at our player of the game, a standout performance deserving of the recognition. And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game. A lot of it.
Yes, is the batter. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Hit sharply towards the hole. Out at the plate. And a deuce, a double play.
But Gary, get a chance to look at this double play and the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Graves gets a turn here. Pops him up. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. A fresh, gentle breeze and a terrific day for a game. Everidge settling in. He was in that top 10 list for home runs last year. Way down the line and left. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. And the throw, not even close. He's in there easily at second.
Gary, as you look at him, I mean, he's clearly a big part of this offense, and they need him to produce if they're going to win.
Well, these kind of hits right here, a double with no outs to start an inning. Really puts the pitcher at a disadvantage.
A single. Fantastic chance here.
A chance here to check out the Boston Red Sox and how they ranked in the American League last year. First in stolen bases, fourth in home runs, and offensively scoring runs is the name of the game, and they got that done.
Hit that one right back up the middle. He grabs it. That's one out. And two, a double play. He scores. They got the production first, 1-0. Chris is batting. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here. He swings and nails a liner. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Getting things going early. They get a run in the second. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Brett Laurie leading it up. For him, top 5 in the league and runs scored a year ago. Head up the middle. Oh, mercy. Boy, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. 1 down.
Well, I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average. And they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
And we've got Helton batting. There's a ground ball. Braddock. 2 away. Nixon at the plate. Lined right at the second baseman. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board. Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays number 1, the Yankees 2nd, White Sox 3rd, Red Sox 4th, and number 5, the Indians rounded out.
Well, most home run hitters can be pitched to. So these pitchers, though, they have to be very careful because they're facing 2 of the top home run hitting teams.
There's contact. He drove it well. And that's out number 3. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. No production yet from Toronto. Fincher gets a shot here. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types. Give your thoughts.
This guy's receiver's been hit 2 times.
With 3 hits total in the game and 2 of them coming off that pitch, you have to wonder when he goes through the lineup next time around how much he shows them that option.
On the way. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
This one swung on and driven hard. They take care of that one. Brower at the plate. He led his division in stolen bases a season ago. Now, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
And you can see that 4-seam fastball. It's been hit 2 times so far in this one.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Yes, is the batter now. Swings, and there's a drive. Very high, very deep, right center field. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. No runs on a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Red Sox still ahead. And Geyer's in the box. He was in the top 10 in average a year ago. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Well, Gary, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he set down.
And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Liner between first and second. On that one eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. And that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
Everett at the plate. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. The pitch. That one's drilled to short, and he boots it. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. Kuhn is up now. He singled in his last at bat. And the first pitch. First pitch, he lays off that curveball that's inside, 1-0. Oh, 1-0 pitch. A changeup stays outside, 2-0. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
No, Gary, all outs are not equal. Ground ball outs are better because it keeps it in the infield, lets you guys play behind you. This lefty's getting a lot of those today.
There's the throw. No luck getting him at third. He's in there easily. Here's a great chance for Boston.
Gotta love the base running right there, Gary. Very nice on his part. You thought he might stop at first, but he legged it in for a double.
That's the kind of play that wins some ball games. I mean, it's always risky. You make the out, and everybody goes, "Why'd you do that?" If you're successful in it, who knows? You ignite an inning.
But you're right. We've seen plenty of guys.
Blew out last time. 2 down. Runners at first. Here's the first pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Was it? hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
Brower. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Toronto still. And Dyer's in the box. He's going to get us started here in the sixth. Walked in his last plate appearance. Here's the delivery. There's a swing towards the hole. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, real pressure mounting right now. That base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
Woolen in the box now. Late in the game, his team down big, but he's got a chance to cut into that. A smash towards the hole, and he'll try to make the play. One, and the deuce, a double play. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. Boston 8, Toronto nothing. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. Had a home run back in the 6th. First pitch on the way. This one could be trouble down the right field line. Off the wall on a hop. He's off for third. The throw. Safe at third. Great hustle. He picks up the triple here, and this headfirst dive is not straight in.
That's not easy to do when you're sliding to make that last second adjustment to go to the outside part of the bag. It's what made the difference between out or safe.
Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The White Sox second. In third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Red Sox. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, not a lot of singles in this one, I don't think, today, Gary. I mean, these two teams love to slug it out. They love to hit doubles, triples, and especially a home run ball. So if you're a pitcher, you better be very careful, because when you make
2 for 3 thus far. 2 men in scoring position, still no one out. Here's the first pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. He delivers. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. That's one down. Runners on the move. And that first run scores. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later on the lineup.
Woolen in the box. He hit into a double play as last time. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. And it's fouled off. A smash to first, and that looks like an RBI and a single. It rolls all the way to the wall. Toronto's offense creating multiple opportunities.
When you say self-defense, this pitch is coming way inside here.
You say watch your knuckles, because that's where that pitch was.
Can you say base hit?
Yeah. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. It's up against the wall and about. He's on his way to the plate. Fantastic chance here.
Well, this is remarkable. He cannot get anybody out. I mean, you talk about 6 consecutive hits. I mean, they're going right through the lineup. What?
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 away. Runner on his way to third. The first runs in easily. And they've got the lead in this ball game, and now they'll get 2 right-handers up in the pen.
Well, I want to see if they can protect this lead, Gary. You don't ask your bullpen to win the game, but they have to hold the lead in this situation.
Laurie is batting. Get production, but sometimes it comes when you're pretty well under the bellwether. Helton at the plate now. He singled and later scored in his last time up. He's had one hit 4 times up. Swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. That's going to be a wrap. Final end of the ball game.
Now Boston wins it. So many things went right for them today. Good team victory.
Now we're going to award our player of the game.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road.
Dixon at the plate. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
Well, he's putting these infielders to work, Gary, and getting a lot of help from his friends back there. Pitch the contact, let him put it in play and throw strikes.
Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And here's the first run of the ball game. They jump out to the lead.
Well, as a manager, you love to see your guys hit doubles. It keeps your team out of double play situations, but it also has the ability to drive in runs, and that's what he did here. He drove home that big run. He's feeling good.
Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays #1, the Yankees second, third the White Sox, fourth the Red Sox, and number 5 the Indians. Hit on the ground. Braddock throws on to first in time to retire the side. First run of the Fincher at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Hit on the ground up the middle. Anaga. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Brower gets a turn here. He was right there at the top of the list for stolen bases last season. Hit in the air to center field. 2 away.
A chance here to check out the Boston Red Sox and how they ranked in the American League last year. First in stolen bases, 4th in home runs. And offensively, scoring runs is the name of the game. And they got that done, ranked in the top 5 in the league in scoring runs. It shows the ability to score in so many different ways.
That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more.
Well, you know, he's feeling pretty good about himself right now. He's generating the first opportunity here with 2 outs to put up a run on this inning following his double.
And Geyer's in the box. He was in that top 10 list for home runs last year. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's a big bat in this lineup and a guy that they count on to help drive in runs.
It's fouled away. Back up the middle. Makes its way through for a single. He's waved towards home. And he comes home. That's it. We are tied.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep the head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. Sometimes you get offense when you don't need it. This time they got it right when they needed it.
Gary, that was a great piece of hitting right there. It allowed them to pull it even here early in the game. Nice response.
1-0 is a curve and a called strike. And you get a feeling early on this ball game is up for grabs. This could be anybody's.
Well, it's certainly going to be a battle. I don't think there's any question about that. You have to keep it close, especially with this guy on the mound. That's why this at bat is critical.
Throws to second. That'll be a force out and the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. A crisp day here at the ball yard. Temperatures might be dropping a bit later on towards the evening. And he was the league leader in runs scored last year. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. That'll do it as they put that one away. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
And they're held in check here in this half inning. Blue Jays 1, Boston 1. Everidge in the batter's box. We'll take a quick look here at how he's been mixing up his placement of pitches.
I think he's been in pretty good command in this one. He clearly is hitting his target, if not all the time, at least the majority of the time.
No, John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize just stick with the plan. The plan seems to be working.
Pitch on the way. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. As he drops back and puts it away. These teams set the tone in offense last year. Let's take a look, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The White Sox second. In third, the Yankees. Red Sox fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, they might have to replace home plate after this game because these were 2 of the top teams in the league last year in runs scored. They love to cross home plate. They get guys on, they score them. And that's what makes these teams so tough to pitch against.
And the first pitch. Throws that curveball a little low, ball 1. We're going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, you look at how he's done with this cutter. It's been hit 2 times so far in this one.
And sure, that pitch has been hit twice, but he's been solid here, keeping more than a couple runs off the board. Definitely a strong outing for him.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
He's fooling the hitters all day long, Gary. That's his 5th strikeout of the big curveball.
Blaylock at the plate. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, the thing that stands out to me is the fact that he's thrown strikes and he's commanded the strike zone, and he's not been predictable. If a pitcher becomes predictable, he becomes easy to hit.
And he needs to stay focused right here, not get off track. He knows what his plan is. Change speeds, change locations, change pitches, move the ball around.
This one's grounded near third. Foul. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. Bullen is batting. Singled and scored his last time around. Carter coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 from Carter. Big swing on this one. Chasing it, warning track wall, and he's got it. What a play. Really, take a look. That is an incredible dive to make that catch.
Right, take a look at this thing, and look at the speed and the instinct. The first step quickness is the key to be able to run that ball down. That's some kind of play right there. Well, I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
Bounces up against the wall.
Well, he finds a pitch he can drive, and his hands just fly through the strike zone. Perfect execution at the plate, and he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
Epps is the batter now. Number 1 in hits last year. The pitch. He makes contact. Line drive. He's trying for the plate. There's the throw, and he is safe at second. Good offensive chance here.
Well, not a good situation to find yourself facing right here on the mound, Gary.
And he'll have to try and find a way out of this if he's going to keep this ball game tied.
Hey, the pitcher's got to be a little uptight right now. He's lost his confidence. They've been working to fix him, but this is a tough situation to make yourself right.
Graves is going to come on as a... Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. 2 away. Runners on the move. The first runs in easily. Look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm. A look at the teams with the most hits when it mattered most. Blue Jays number 1. The White Sox second. In third, the Angels. Yankees fourth. And for the Orioles, they are fifth.
Well, one of the most clutch teams in all of baseball last year, hitting with runners in scoring position, they were the best at it. They love those clutch situations. Seems like every guy in the lineup seems to bear down when they have guys in scoring position, and they deliver runs.
And on third, 2 down. Now, the first pitch swung on line to right center field. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far.
And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
I tell you what, Gary, we're seeing a solid, consistent, professional. Approach from these hitters, and it's paying off. An awful lot going right, Gary.
It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Consistency matters. Don't give up at bats, and he didn't.
That's right. Consistency is the difference between the good teams and the bad teams. Let's see if the consistency continues.
Brower. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. And it can be tough. Sometimes you get that odd shadowing. It makes it hard to see the ball when you're at the plate with those clouds moving around. Chris up now. He'll get things started. Home half, fifth it. And the first pitch. Strikes him out with a curveball for a strike. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
He's got to go right at the hitters. And when he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
The pitch. Swung and a ground ball to third. And his throw gets him one away.
Well, he stayed with that ground ball. Tough play. Able to just chuck it over there after he grabbed it. He's out.
Venture is up now. Grounded out his last time through. And here's the first one. Grounded softly to short. Anaga in time for the out. Brower is the batter. Ability to steal bases last year among the league's top 10. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Toronto not letting this lead go. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. It's Cologne at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first one. Swing, hot shot. That should be a base hit.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Anaga has a turn in the box. Last time up, flew out. And it's Herman batting. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
One away.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Descent settling in. You know, he had the most runs scored in the AL last season. One out, runner on at first. At the belt, Carter kicks, hit up the middle. Up with it. And there's one. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
Bullen at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Now he swings. Hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen. All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
First pitch on the way. This one swung on and driven hard. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. It's the Blue Jays by 4. And it's Gobb batting. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. He deals. He fouls that one off. Foul! Here it comes. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Herman in time for the out. Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays number 1. White Sox in 2nd. 3rd, the Yankees. 4th, the Red Sox. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, not a lot of singles in this one, I don't think, today, Gary. I mean, these two teams love to slug it out. They love to hit doubles, triples, and especially the home run ball. If you're a pitcher, you better be very careful, because when you make a mistake, these two teams will make you pay.
And starts him out here. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
That's a foul ball. The 1-1. Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Good movement there, but it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, that is hit. Herman. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch, he's throwing for a strike. That's 9 in a row that he's set down.
And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. Boy, does he get attention. There's no doubt about his ability. He has the ability every time he comes up to change a game. Looks at a curve in there. He's behind now, 0-2. Lined foul towards third. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Cleanup batter. You'll have next. Epps at the plate. Had a base hit his left. Time up. Ground out victim last time through. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Looked at Davies' pitch, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a called strike of the letters, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. And he watches that one travel down, 2-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Line drive fouled off towards first. And that's another foul ball.
Well, a lot of times the pitcher just throws a pitch that you can't do anything with. The only thing you can do, especially in a 2-2 count, is try to put it in play, foul it off to keep the at-bat going.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Toronto 5, Boston 1. They got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. Laurie is the batter. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. 1 away. It's Cologne at the plate. Trying to get here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded out last time. And he starts him out. And he swings and hits this one foul. Well, he's running, taking off for second. And he is out trying to take second. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And here come the Red Sox. Going to be the home half. Brower in the batter's box. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball, look out. That one is right at his head.
It's risky to come in that far off the plate, even to send a message, because you sometimes hit the bat.
Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Up the middle. The Don, he's got it. And he's aboard.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. You have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
And it's Gobb batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the delivery. Smacked that one. He got it right up the middle. Over to second for one. And they turn the double play. Execution on that 6-4-3.
You have to have body control around the bag. Great acrobatic turn by the second baseman. Outstanding job.
Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. Third, the Yankees. Red Sox fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, look for the ball to be rattled around in the gaps in this game. The balls are going to be hitting the wall. Extra base hits galore with these two teams, two of the best at it last year in the league. I tell you what, guys love to hit the ball in the gaps and get in position with one swing of that.
Swing and a high drive deep to right center field. He makes the catch. What a jump. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Dustin has a turn in the one. He bounced out his last time. Barrera will be the new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Swing and a shot to third. In time for the out. Bullen settles in. Had a home run back in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. They take care of that one. Yes, is the batter now. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one's grabbed, side retired. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. And the Red Sox coming up next. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crux, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. He's ready to give his best at bat right here. First position, home half of the 9th. First pitch on the way. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the ninth inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope. As
up the middle. That looks like a single.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy at first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Everidge up at the plate. He singled and is hit up the middle. He's up with it. That's one out. And there's the second out, a double play. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
Kuhn at the plate. Got looking last time. And here's the first one. Oh! One 0 on the way. There's a swing and a line drive. And that's through a base hit. And he's safe in there at first.
Well, you know he's at an all-time high coming into this game. A big win in their last game. He had 3 hits to contribute. Things are going great for him right now.
Flick smashes that one towards the shortstop. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
I think you'll agree we have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
Well, you know, Gary, anytime you can put the ball in play, you have a great opportunity to get hits and great things happen. And that's what happened today. Pitcher couldn't find a way to put him away. That's why he got those 3 big hits. And when you can do that, good things are going to happen for your team.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.
Well, you can feel the anticipation in the stands and the fans, and certainly all eyes on the mound right now.
And he'll have to try and find a way out of this if he's going to keep the... Helton grounds it. And he bobbles this thing. And that will score the run. Tie broken. They've got the lead.
Quality, solid at bat right there. This is what you want to do. With a runner on, find a way to get him in, even if you hit into an out. Well, this is some kind of battle we're looking at right here, Gary.
Got a couple of RBIs thus far. Third, that's Laurie. Here's the first one. Got him to chase that one away. Strike one.
Well, you can see he's swinging for the fences, and if he ever does connect with one, if he hits it out of the ballpark, that power is all supplied by him.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, line to right field. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they score a run, one hit, and leave a man on. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. And it's DiMaggio batting. He'll lead off the seventh. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's a match.
Up the middle it goes. Lowry's there. In time for the out. Well, let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. The Cardinals, number 1. The Astros, second. Third, Mets. The Cubs, fourth. And in that 5 spot, it's the Giants.
We're going to watch the team with the best batting average last year.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. That one's gloved.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Clausen is batting. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And here's the first one. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And what a catch, a spectacular out. Amazing here, coming quickly, 3 pitches. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. If you're catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Swing, he clobbers this one deep into right center field, hits the wall on the fly.
Well, I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they also had the best approach with runners in scoring position, leading the league in hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive the ball back up the middle and pick up runs.
Descent in the box now. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. That's one away. Runner on his way to third.
He couldn't get all of that low pitch right there, but at least able to advance his teammate to third base.
On a pitch down low like that, make some contact and don't get that lead runner stranded. They didn't. Epps batting now. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. Only one out. Runner on at third. This one's hit pretty well to right, but it's going to be out of play. Here it comes. There's a ground ball. Clausen. That's one out. Over to third. He is safe. They tried to get the double play starting at third. It won't work.
Big-time players live for these moments like this, Gary.
Homered back in the first inning. This one's hit pretty well to right, but it's going to be out of play. Here's the delivery. There's contact. He drove it well. And that one's put away to retire the side. They get him in. Acampora is the batter now. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. And the first pitch. Hit that one right back up the middle. Gets through, tying run on.
Let's take a look last year in the National League where the Cardinals ended up ranking. First in batting average, first in hits, and they were the number 1 slugging team in all of the league. That team to be able to drive the ball hit it out of the ballpark, bang it through the wall, over the wall, whatever they needed to do, they drove the ball.
Coelho is going to come in and pinch run. Grove gets called on to take over the mound duties. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now, keeping an eye on him at first. And he lays one down here. Dixon over to second for one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
That's a good snap decision right there, making the play on the bunt and getting the lead runner out at second base. Nice job.
It's Fuentes at the plate. Flew out last time. Ball one started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
That breaker makes it into the strike zone. It's 2-1.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
2 away. It's Casanova at the plate. Drew a walk as last time. Two outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he's out at first. What an out. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Guess gets a turn here. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defense.
There's a swing and a ball hit deep into right field. Still going. Gone, a home run. So that narrow 1-run lead is now doubled on one swing of the bat as he got it out of here.
I know Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
The pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. And Steve, late in the ball game, you really pounce on an opponent when you get a time home run like that. He makes contact, long drive. And in there, he has struggled today. Now finally a base hit in the record book.
When the hitter stepped up the plate, the last place he expected to get a hit from a pitch was one inside off the plate. How he swung at it, how he got the bat on it, unbelievable job. No one will know that. Good job hitting.
Here is Brett Laurie. Boy, another big chance for Toronto. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. Runner around second. He's heading to third.
A quick look back to last year's numbers for Brett Laurie. Third in batting average with runners in scoring position. Sixth in triples. And, of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league.
Lined right at the second baseman. That's one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get it. Dixon at the plate. A couple of RBIs thus far. Runners at first and third. One away. And they throw wide to start the at-bat. They may be wanting to put him on. One. Oh, and Helton's going to steal. Back there in deep left center. One bounce onto the wall. That run is in. Helton is trying for the plate. And the second run comes in. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
Well, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
Toronto's offense creating multiple opportunities. Long settling in. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup to stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, they're taking advantage of add-on time, and the opportunities are there. They're cashing in, adding on.
This one's pretty well hit. That's going to one hop off the wall. Run. You get repeat opportunities. The question is what you do with it. What they're doing with it here is using it.
Uh, 0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Desson in the batter's box. This is a potent offense on the field right now, really dominating.
Well, as you can see, they're just pouring it on right now. They got out.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And another hit. Oh, my, this clinic's just beginning. The run scores.
But now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Epps is the batter. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Now, Garrett.
This one's bounced up the middle. DiMaggio. That's one out. Bungled that one. That throws the base. State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. Third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Red Sox. And there's a swing and a shot. High, deep, straightaway center field. Vaults himself way up in the air to pull that one in. Wow. And it's Dixon at the plate. He'll start the ninth. First pitch on the way. Oh, and that one runs in and hit him.
Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We'll never really know because nobody will admit it. But one thing we do know, the fastball can hurt.
Aguilera is up now. He flew out his last time up. Slider stays inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Here's the delivery. And he fouls off another one. A swing line to left center. That should be a base hit. He's going to try for third. There's the throw. He's safe at third base. No play to be made. A prime chance for production for the Cardinals.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great.
And this one's up the middle. And it's plucked off the field. Bad throw. A run comes home. Grimsley at the plate now. Hey! Taking his first hit right here. Ando will be the new pitcher. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. And that first run scores. And that makes 2. Clausen in the box now. Well, at this point of the ball game, you've got to get this run in.
But you have to take advantage of the opportunities. You need base runners. He'd love to trade spots with the base runner.
He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Base runners, that's what you need. You get people on, get them over.
A swing and a ball hit high and deep. Down the line and right. Over the wall, a 2-run home run. Now They're really making strides to come back there within one.
Critical at bats here for the Cardinals, Jerry. They've cut the lead.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And boy, you get 15 hits in a game. The manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
Tony has a turn in the box. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. He's had one hit 4 times up.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run, and boy, if he gets a second.
He's running, heading for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He gets caught on that one. Boy, they didn't wait very long to go.
Well, he went on the first. Anybody by surprise and looked ready for it. Good pitch to throw. The catcher gets him out.
And they thought they had that pitcher read, and he was wrong. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. He dives and an acrobatic catch. What a play. They needed that out. Look how that plays out on the WPA ground. Reeled that one in. He'll get a tip of the glove from the pitcher for that play.
Boy, he has great instincts, this guy. A feel for the game. Picking the ball up off the bat immediately. That allowed him to make the catch.
It's Fuentes at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. Laurie. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Well, you know, Gary, a lot of times it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but when you get those hits.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win and the
Descent in the box now. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
And there's Stanton for out number 3. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
So they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. And it'll be the Marlins coming right up. Heart of the order due to bat next. Afternoon at the ballpark. Pleasant, cool day here. And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. His team leader in RBIs and great production. And the first pitch. That misses inside, 1-0.
One thing they know they can count on in this lineup is his bat. He has been so consistently good.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Huller. 1 down.
Oh, guys, we've got a moment right now. Let's take a look back to the last year's Miami Marlins stats. 8th in home runs, 8th in stolen bases, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
And in the batter's box, it's Dominguez. He singled his last trip. Here's the pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
Okay, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
A liner headed for the hole. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Well, Gary, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And we're going to see Gobble here. Definitely a significant part of the offense for Ozzie Guillen's team. That one's grabbed, side retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. No runs yet for Miami. Poulin up now. He's our first batter here in the 5th. Colvin will be their new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here. And that's through a base hit.
Well, I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. They were also ranked #1 in hits, a lineup with depth that can make contact and find their way to base.
Guest is batting. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. 0-1 count as that started off with there's a swing and a smash. That's one away. The runner's tagging from first. And they've got him in the pickle now. The throw, and he is out at second.
But Gary, get a chance to look at this double play and the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Epps is the batter. #1 in hits last year. And there's Stanton for out number 3. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Toronto 2, Miami 0. It's going to be Abercrombie. He's often walked, top 5 in the league. And he checks his swing there, but it's in there for a strike, 0-1. On the way. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2. Curveball in there for a called strike 3.
Sometimes in the back can go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
Cepeda has a turn in the box. He's 1 for 1 so far. Boy, he needs to get. Get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially with that top of the order waiting. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball headed for the middle, and he's up with it. Gets one at second, and 2. Double play. So they score a run, 1 hit, and leave a man on. Toronto up 3. And we've got Perkins batting right there in the top 5 in home runs. Well, the opportunity is here. Here, pitcher in a spot right now. You get 2 outs to work with, and you got the top of the order coming up. Collier will grab a bat and hit here.
Now being brought in now to hit for the pitcher. Hopefully he can get the base hit and see if they can increase this lead.
And he's running on the move for third. Fastball got him, 2 down.
K-Cam presents the two-seamer. Take a look.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches. 3 good choices by the pitcher and the catcher, and he finishes them off quickly.
All pitchers love that. Those are short at-bats. You get it done in a hurry. Descent is the batter now. He flew out his last time up. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Here's one hit very well deep. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they pick up a hit. And in the batter's box, it's Dominguez. Now the first batter here in the bottom half of the 9th. We'll see if he can get something going. Make this crowd happy. Duckworth gets the call to come in and take the baseball. He comes in to close for Toronto. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off that one, but it's a called strike, 1-2.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
The 1-2 on its way. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. 1 away. Falk at the plate. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
I don't think he likes that call, but when you're diving out over the plate, sometimes that fastball up and in doesn't look like a strike even when it is.
Ooh, missed badly there. And it's 1-1. He deals. Swing and a liner to right center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. There's the throw. Not in time. Way ahead of that play.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
It's going to be Abercrombie. Well, at this point of the ball game, you've got to get this run in.
Well, you have to take advantage of the opportunities. You need base runners. He'd love to trade spots with the base runner.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. The pitch hit in the air to center field. 2 retired here.
Well, this is some kind of battle we're looking at right here, Gary.
He doubled his last time and starts him out here. Line towards third and foul. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That gets down. The tying run coming up. And he scores.
Well, they're not out of this one yet. They're chipping away at this thing. Now just a 2-run margin. Let's see if they can keep it going. Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
You get a feeling watching them. They're feeling comeback fever, Steve, going on here.
A couple more base hits like that one, and they can continue to narrow this deficit. Down 2 right now, but they still have a shot.
Comes set, now the 1-1. Taps this one foul off to the left. 1-2 pitch coming. And he lays off this one up and in, ball 2. If any lineup can do it, this is probably the one. We've seen this club come back at a fly ball, and this could be it. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne.